Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a little get ready with me, and it's going to be a Q&A. I'm ready to do a tell all, so we're just going to jump into it. It's just going to be a get ready with me. Let's go. Where are the questions? Alright, we have a lot of questions. Alright, we have the Illuminating Photo Finish Primer from Smashbox. I like this one because it just leaves your skin so glowy. Favorite Taylor Swift album? Okay, so mine is her last 3 albums that I've loved so much. I feel like 1989 will always be my favorite. Like, it's just so fun. And I went through a lot when 1989 came out. If she drops that right now, I'm going through a lot again. So I feel like the timing would just be really insane. I literally think that's the next album she's gonna drop. 1989 for sure. Top 3 favorite Taylor Swift songs. I'm not gonna share them. I love you, Allie, but I'm not gonna share them. I'll DM you personally what they are. Makeup item you can't live without. Probably concealer. Like, sometimes I just feel like I just want to conceal under my eyes. That's it. We are gonna take the Laura Mercier. I feel like this is too dark for me, but I also did go camping, so like maybe I'm not tan. Someone's gonna be like, girl, quit thinking you're tan when you're not. What's your biggest secret? I don't really have secrets. I feel like I have other people's secrets. I don't know why. A lot of people come to me for things, and I feel like I'm like Gretchen Wieners. I'm just full of secrets. I don't have any secrets of my own. I feel like I'm a pretty open book. I don't know. I can't think of something that I'm like, no one can ever find this out about me. Like, I wish I had secrets. Thoughts on destroying a man who cheated on you's life. That is so foul. I feel like I believe in karma. I believe in karma so much. If you do something bad, it's gonna come right back around to you. But like, karma is so real that like, you don't need to like do anything to anyone. And that's just not me being like, I've obviously never been cheated on, so I don't know what that would be like. But I feel like I have been in situations where guys have hurt me. Even then, like, I would never be like, oh, I had this blackmail on him. Or like, that, or like, I don't know. I feel like I've been in the position where I could do something crazy, but I just don't care enough. I feel like that is bad karma, and it's gonna come right back around to you. If that makes sense. I feel like it's just bad karma doing something like that. Someone says, do you think I'll puke today? I honestly hope you did not puke today. We have this Pure Elise concealer. I don't know if I've tried this concealer before. Maybe I have. Sorry, the air just turned on. Can't do much about that, in case you guys can hear it. Favorite vault track from Speak Now? Oh my god, okay, Foolish One, because of what I was low-key going through, I felt like it was like perfect for me. Like, she would have released that a month ago, I think I wouldn't have survived. Did it make me cry still? Yes, you know, because I'm a human and I have feelings. But I love I Can See You. Like, it's just such a fun song. And the music video was like iconic, obviously. You got everyone in it. Everyone in it, it's just 3 people in it besides Taylor, but I love the nostalgic feeling of it. I really feel like she really did go back in time and change it all. A dewy set thing, and I know it's sets, but I want to like just put that in there in the mix because I feel like my face is feeling a little dry. This is the Makeup Forever powder. I like this because it's literally like a little pepper shaker. I know I've talked about this before, but it's just like so much fun to me that you just like pepper shake it out. Why did you say you weren't gonna vlog and then you started to vlog and now you've stopped again? Yeah, call me out, why don't you? Genuinely guys, I feel like I was vlogging my life because I was like sad. I know I've said this before where like I tend to throw myself into my work, you know, when I'm sad. So I was like, I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna take the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. But I don't know, like I feel like obviously I was going through stuff and I was sad, but I feel like vlogging and like getting people interacted with the vlog, it just makes everyone fun. Like everyone around me, like there's some people who don't like to be in the vlogs, and that's respectful, but like everyone around me, the people I hang out with the most, like they love the vlogs. Like they're always like, why aren't you vlogging? Like I feel like my friends and family genuinely lately, they've all like really have like enjoyed the vlogs. I don't know, it's like I love the vlogs, but I'm very like, I became a very private person with my life, so I also wasn't vlogging much. And then for camping, how did I not vlog camping? Like it was so much fun, and it was only gonna be like a 1 weekend thing if I'm being honest, and I wasn't even planning on going the second weekend. And then everyone was kind of like, do a weekend 2 vlog, and I was just like, I don't know how my family's gonna feel comfortable with like the vlogs and stuff. And I honestly feel like I acted a fool. Don't get me wrong. I don't, me trying to like convince myself, like I don't drink like that. I really don't. I know I didn't get that much in the vlog. It was like the first time where it was just like having fun to drink, if that makes sense. The vlog was like so much fun. We were just vibing out at camping. I hadn't been in so long. I haven't seen them in like 6 years literally, because that's the last time I went camping. And there was one baby shower earlier in the year, and like not everybody went. It was very out of my like norm to do a vlog, let alone be around these people who I haven't seen that much. But it is family, so I didn't really care. But I feel like a lot of people were like, this does not seem like you. Like I got a couple of DMs. I don't know how to like explain it, but like I feel like that vlog was a lot. It was a lot of fun to me. It's okay to like drink in moderation. Was it a lot? It was, but it's also a vlog, and I feel like we made it extra. Like, it's giving acting. We definitely did the most. I need to see the uncut version of that vlog. Ever since April, I vlogged a little bit more lately, and I hadn't vlogged since Christmas before that. And it's just Vlogmas because I feel like that is just like a religious thing for me. Like, I have to do Vlogmas. I've enjoyed vlogging, but I'm like, okay, that's... What else am I gonna vlog? This is Lucky from the Rare Beauty blush. But, I don't really know what the vibes are on that. Oh, this blush is like literally screaming Barbie, and I probably did way too much. This is gonna be fun to blend out. Okay, well, I'm just gonna be here all day. Hold on. Oh my god, no, this is a problem. Okay, well, I look like a clown sponge, and it will literally absorb it all, and then we're gonna clean it up with concealer. Someone's like, that's not making it any better. I don't consider myself a daily vlogger. Like, what I love to do, even though this is a horrible example of it, is makeup videos. I'm literally gonna concealer this out to try to fix everything here. Alright, I don't know how we're gonna fix everything here, but we're gonna try. Don't look like a clown. Like, whose birthday party would you guys like me to come sing for? Alright, that feels like it looks so much better for some reason. I'm gonna go in with bronzer again. How much time to bronze? Okay, there we go. I feel like bronzing it up helps a bit. I don't think the vlogging life is for me if nothing exciting's happening. Like, I literally don't do anything. Like, I know that sounds crazy because you guys follow me like on Instagram. I could do like little reels, little fun things and stuff like that, but it's like I literally just chill at home with my dog. Yeah, lately I've been going out more than usual, but it's because, you know what, yo girl has been going through it, and there's nothing wrong with going out with your friends, you know, especially because I feel like I'm such a homebody that I've like now wanted to go out more because I really didn't do much like that. Like, I don't know, like my cousin's boyfriend even said that to me because, yeah, I'm like the oldest between me and like all my friends. Her boyfriend was like, Andrea, you don't do anything. Like, you literally work from home. You're so dedicated to your job. Like, you literally, like, it's okay for you to go out and, like, enjoy life. Like basically put it into perspective that I'm, like, reliving my, like, early 20s because I didn't do much in my early 20s. There's nothing wrong with doing that, especially if you feel like you were deprived of your early 20s because you were, like, busy doing other stuff. Especially when, like, everyone I hang around is, like, so much younger than me. Like, it's fine to, like, go out and stuff. I don't know. The reason, I know that has nothing to do with the vlogs, but I'm like kind of saying, this is what happens. I just start ranting about other things. But I did get some comments of people just being like, she drinks a lot. I didn't know this side of her, da-da-da. That side of me is, like, if I'm being real with you guys, I don't drink like that. I've just been wilding out a little bit lately, which is fine. How many times have I sprayed this on my face? We're gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury Multi-Glow Pillow Talk Highlighter. So this looks... I can see you. The other thing that I feel like that also stopped me from like vlogging and like not vlogging is I also didn't like people having access to my life, because then they leave comments like this, like, oh, she's drinking a lot, oh my god, like, oh my god, this is what she's doing, oh my god, why is she wearing that? Like, it's just people just like pinpoint everything, and I'm like, can we just focus on the makeup and not on me? We're gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury palette in the Bejeweled Hypnosis palette. I don't know what we're gonna do with this just yet. Wait, no. Hold on. We're gonna use Selena's new little collection. I really want to go in with Compassion. It just seems like such a pretty color. Really just, I kind of want to create like some kind of wing thing. My eyebrows really badly, so soon we'll do those. And this is in the shade Compassion. But yeah, I just feel like vlogging like makes everybody like pinpoint your life, and it takes away from like the fact that like what I want to focus on is makeup stuff and skincare, because it's like what I love. Dream brand collaboration. Oh my god, Rare Beauty. Like, I feel like I would love nothing more than to like model for Rare Beauty or do anything that has to do with Rare Beauty. Like, I love them so much. Second favorite brand to work with, because everybody knows Rare Beauty is the first one. I feel like I really enjoyed working with Charlotte Tilbury. Like, that was a lot of fun. NARS. I think I'll always like think NARS in the back of my mind. Oh, you guys can't see it, because they were the first makeup brand to ever give me my big break, I feel like, and like give me my biggest check at starting off, obviously. And I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, because it's like a brand that actually valued me, and I was like, wait, what? Like, I've been getting played so hard before this, because it was their rate. And then even like if I really wanted to, like, I probably could have fought for a higher rate if I wanted. I'm gonna use the Bejeweled palette from Charlotte Tilbury, just kind of do like a little smoking in the outside of this. Are you a city girl or a nature girl? I'm a little bit of both. You know, camping made me think I could literally survive anything. Camping was so much fun, guys. Like, genuinely, like, I never watch my videos, like, ever after I've, like, uploaded them. And the amount of times that I've watched the camping vlog is insane. Like, everyone who's told me that they've watched that vlog, like, yes, he got some hate comments, not comments, but like people DMing me certain like thoughts and stuff. I'm gonna take a little bit of integrity and put this in my inner corner. Someone even left a comment being like, she needs a drink. What is she going through? Like, when we were taking the channel, I was like, I need a drink. Like, we were over exaggerating that to the T. Like, if I had a problem, like, I would not be posting that on the internet. Are you guys kidding me? Someone's like, what are you going through? You know, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm like, was it really that bad? Like, did nobody get that it's a joke? Like, two of the closest people to me were literally joking off of it too. Like, you think if there was like some kind of a problem, those two would not stop me or something. We're gonna take the Rare Beauty brow pencil. Iced coffee or hot coffee? Honestly, it depends on my mood. Like, if I wake up early, sis needs her hot coffee to get through life. But I'm definitely like a cold brew ice kind of girl. Last lie you said, oh my god, I don't lie, but I did see a funny lie yesterday. Okay, I hadn't seen somebody that I hadn't talked to since like May, I think. The last time I had seen them, I was talking to this guy, like, and I made a little lie. I like said it was a lie afterwards. What happened? I was like, oh no, man, he went back. Gotta keep it together. Think about the kids. Think about the kids. I don't know, like, sometimes I cope with things. I have to be a little bit funny to like cope with things. Yeah. So my last lie was that when you don't have answers, you just gotta come up with your own answers sometimes. You gotta give yourself some closure sometimes, you know? I think it sounds amazing to tell somebody, you know what? He was thinking about his children. Think about the family. Think about the kids, guys. This man did not have kids. I mean, honestly, he could have had kids and lied to me. Who really knows, right? Using the brow gel from Rare Beauty. Here's one brow compared to the other. I know that was the last line, and I was like, oh, I'm just kidding. Biggest red flag for girls to look out on? I don't really know, guys. I feel like I see the red flags and I'd be like, ooh, I'm colorblind. That might be green. I'm kidding. I don't know any red flags. Like, do your research. Are you dating anyone right now? That is a private account who asked that question. Isn't that crazy? 0 followers, 0 following, 0 posts. No, I'm not dating anyone right now. And I don't want to. Last lie that a man told you. I'm trying to think. I don't, like, I'm like, I don't know. Half the time men lie and you don't even know they're lying till like months later. Wait, I have a good one. Well, I don't even know this. I take this palette again. Just going with like a nice little brown color and just kind of like line the bottom of my lids. I don't really like know the last lie a man could have told me, because like they lie all the time, but like I did find something out recently that I thought was just like kind of insane, that I'm like, that was kind of dumb to like lie to me about. Like, for what? I feel like men, that they just like things to like look perfect. They're never gonna tell you if something's wrong, I feel, right? Me and my friend were just talking about, she's like, well, was there any red flags on the date or anything like that? And I was like, no, everything was perfect. Like, he was amazing. And she's like, you didn't tell me there was no red flags. There was nothing that was like awkward or something like that. I'm like, no, like if anything, I'm pretty awkward. Like, no, there had to have been something. And I'm like, you know what? There was one thing that I thought was like a little weird. Maybe I'm just like looking into it. But I was like, I had asked about something that had to do with like, I'm trying to think of like how to say this without like spilling tea too much. Like, I had mentioned something. You literally would have acted like when I asked this question, like I asked this man about like his 3 kids that I found out about. That's not true. But I'm just saying, like, you would have thought that it was like the craziest thing ever that I asked him, and I was just kind of like, his reaction was like a little weird to me. I was kind of like, oh, okay, like, never mind. He's like, no, it's just, you know, like, he totally like went around the whole question. I was just kind of like, not my monkey, not my circus. I was just trying to like make conversation with you. We're gonna take the Better Than Beep mascara from Too Faced, because I'm thinking chocolate mascara is the vibe, especially with like whatever this liner is. It was just so funny to me, because like, you literally, like, I remember his face being like that, but I never like thought anything of it. And then recently I found some stuff out that like, he literally had nothing to do with what I asked him about anymore, but he still lied and was like, oh yeah, like, yeah, you know, like, I can't say what it is, but like, I literally found this out literally a couple days ago, and I was just like, that's weird, right? Like, I don't know, like, why lie about something and like act all sus? I definitely feel like it is funny that I found something out, because I was just like being nosy. But I just thought it was just so funny when I saw it, and I was like, why would he lie about that? My friend was like the one who found out, and she was like, I got some tea, but I don't know if you want to listen to it. And I'm like, just tell me, just tell me. I was like, he did go back for his family. I was like, he was really thinking about the children. I literally have told that joke to one person. I'm just gonna make it a whole thing. Like, this man did not have children. I need to stop it. Do you think they always come back? No and yes, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like there's another question. Can I add this one with it? Like, do you believe in closure? And I feel like I've talked about that before. I feel like, do they always come back? sometimes, the majority of the times, they do come back, but like they also tend to come back when you no longer care. So if you're asking a question like that, like I feel like you care for somebody to come back, so they're not gonna come back till you've like completely got over it, and then you're gonna realize like, stop waiting around for confessions of love that are not gonna exist, or whatever the new Taylor Swift song says. But I feel like men do come back, especially when it's like a ghosting situation. But I also feel like they don't always come back. And the whole closure thing, it's like you just gotta learn that sometimes you're not gonna get that, and it's fine. And I know at the beginning it hurts because you want closure. I've said that before too, like who doesn't want closure? But sometimes you realize, I don't know, once things start coming out into light, and I feel like once you stop caring about a situation, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like the less you care, it's kind of crazy how things come out into light and you're just like, why do people think I lie? Someone said, do you lie, or do you think you're a good liar? Like, these are these like anonymous accounts that I'm just like, why do you guys think I lie? Like, what would I lie about? Like, that's like the funniest part to me. Like, what have I said that sounds like a lie? Because I feel like I don't talk at all. But I think I could be a good liar if I wanted to be, but I also feel like it's so obvious when I lie. Like, I start laughing like a little girl and I can't like contain myself, and I end up snitching on myself, and I'm like, it was a lie. I want to take a little bit of compassion in my waterline, just like a little bit, because I want to try out these new Rare Beauty products. Just like a little bit. I never really do anything in my waterline. I feel like right now is a vibe, especially a fun color like this. Like, okay, do you guys think that made a difference? It does, right? Like a little bit. Especially if I ever lied to my mother. Like, if I've ever tried to lie to my mother, it is not good. That woman knows from a mile away that I'm coming with some lies. Okay, so if you ever think I'm lying, ask my mother. She'll tell you the truth. All right, now do you actually set my face with this? Oh, lips would be a good thing to do. You believe in karma even if it takes a long time. I literally feel like I just talked about that. I definitely believe in karma. And it's not something that I'm ever like vengeful about and I'm like, oh my god, karma's gonna get that person, because that just sounds mean. And I feel like that can get you some bad karma too. For lips, we're gonna use this color from Colourpop in Jet Setter. Pretty little color. But yeah, I just feel like karma definitely works its way around. And you just have to believe that it's gonna happen to people and not get involved. Like, people are like, karma, and then they want to like do the karma, and I'm just like, wait, what are you doing? Then you're gonna get karma. I wish I had like a bad bone in my body, because I care so much about people, even if I no longer talk to them, that if I see something bad's going on with someone, like I feel so bad. I found something out about someone who was like not very nice to me, and he wasn't mean, but like my feelings were hurt, let's be real. And something seemed like a little crazy that happened to them that I found out, and I was like, oh my god, like what? I like felt so bad for him, and I'm just like, this person literally does not care about you. Why do you feel bad? And that's just me. I hate it. I hate that I'm so nice. And I'm just not saying that to sound pick me at all, because I wish I wasn't. Like, genuinely, like one of the things I do not like about myself sometimes is that I feel like I'm too nice, especially people that like don't deserve my kindness. But I can't help it. Like, I can never be mean to people. I feel like I was that kid who people like bullied when I was younger, so I would never want to be mean or like malicious to anyone, because I know what that feels like. Literally, if I would talk to this person, they'd be like, are you okay? What is going on? Like, not my monkey, not my circus. That has been my favorite phrase, and I'm just gonna keep saying it. This one I thought was like really weird. Someone said, how many heartbreaks till I become the villain? Like, also me, but like, I don't know, like, who broke your heart? I know it wasn't me. I haven't broken anyone's heart. I hate when these are like anonymous accounts too, because I'm just like, are y'all just being funny or what? But like, I don't know how to help. I feel like every girl, or a guy too, you know, let's not just make this a girl thing, but like, everyone is so nice till somebody just like keeps pushing you, because I feel like every time you get your heart broken or messed with a little bit more, you're just like, you're just meaner in the next relationship, or like not meaner, but you're just kind of like, love is not real. Like, you're ready to fight. You're literally ready to fight. It's giving, what is that Taylor Swift song? It's literally kind of giving mine, like, well, like the bad part of mine, because I love that song so much. Did I just give away one of my favorite songs? Wondering why we bother with love if it never works out. Like, but I feel like maybe somebody's saying that pun on it when I was like, I'm literally Wanda. I'm the villain. I think I'm over that. I don't want to be the villain. I couldn't be the villain. Favorite part of camping? I genuinely just loved hanging out with all my cousins and nephews, like, and nieces. The fact that everyone's of like legal drinking age now, like who was drinking, obviously there's still some babies in there, I think is insane, because I hadn't like ever taken shots with like my little nephews. Like, I literally said that in the vlog. I was like, my first video was ever with Ethan. He was a literal baby. Like, how is he 21 drinking? Like, what? But it was just like really good to just see the fam. Like, I hadn't seen everyone in so long. It felt really good, you know. It's so crazy because lately I feel like people have been my healing for what I've been going through, because I'm usually someone who, like, whenever she's sad or anything's going on in my life, I deal with everything alone. And granted, I wasn't like, I can't be like, I'm sad. Like, absolutely not. Like, I still am very like jaded and don't tell people things that are going on, because it's just not my thing to do. Felt like lately, like, me healing has been hanging around people a lot, and like me and my little squad that I have of like everyone that we hang out, you guys know the usual people you guys see, we do go out, we have fun. There's always like something that goes, not something that goes wrong, because that sounds horrible, but like this was like the first time that I feel like we all had so much fun and there was nothing bad that happened. But everyone was like chill, like no one was crazy, no one tried to jump into the river or anything like that. Like I don't know, like I feel like it was like the first time I feel like we were all just like on this like good vibes journey, and it was just so much fun. Like I've never laughed or like danced or had so much fun, especially around my whole family. Like Drea came out, but Drea's allowed to come out with like my cousins and stuff and my friends that like I hang around. I let them call me Drea, you know. The family, like extended family, they don't call me that. They don't call me that. And she came out and she was like loving it, you know. Like I feel like I definitely was like in the moment having fun. Did I get a little crazy? Yes, I agree. So glad I'm the vlogger and not the one being vlogged, because there's a lot that also did not make it in the vlog, let's be real. But like I feel like it just like made me feel so happy, and it was much needed to just like have family time. And I did regret really badly not going the last like what, 6 years. Did we get a little too crazy? Maybe a little bit, which is fine. Not somebody in the vlog saying there's no way that's the first time she shotgun a beer. Like why would I lie? Is that not embarrassing enough to like be this old and not have ever done a shotgun before? Like if anything, like I feel like I should have been like, yeah, I've done this all the time. People were like, why is she lying about doing shotguns? Like I've seen them before. I'm like, show me the vlog. Show me the vlog that you said you've seen before, because I've never done that before. Oh, there was another really funny thing that did happen at camp, obviously not in the vlog, but like because I haven't seen a bunch of my uncles and my aunts in like a really long time. Like the only uncle I really see on like a monthly basis or anything like that is my Uncle Carlos, my bestie's like stepdad, so that's why like I see him a lot. I know in the vlog he's like, she was at my birthday party. He meant Father's Day. But that uncle, right? Like I love him to death. So I was hanging out with all my other uncles that I haven't seen like a very long time, asking about life, asking about my parents, because obviously they're not there. So my parents didn't go camping because they've been in El Salvador. They're just like asking about everything, and then they're like, of course the question comes in, and they're like, so where's your boyfriend? Why don't you bring him camping? Like you need to bring him, like we need to meet him. And I'm like, absolutely not. I was like, I don't have a boyfriend, and if I had one, you guys are not gonna meet him, because like these men, like I love my uncles to death, but like the way they like demolished anyone's boyfriend, I feel like they kind of left the girlfriends alone. But the way my uncles like destroyed any guy that ever showed up at camping that wasn't family. Shout out to my little crush when I was little. Like my uncles literally want to drown this man in the river. Like it's not funny. Like there's no way I'm ever bringing a boyfriend camping. I don't think anybody could like handle my uncles, if I'm being honest. Like, but they were like asking me all these questions, and I was like, I don't have one. If I did, you guys aren't gonna meet him. My parents would be the first ones to meet a man before you guys ever did. Like just messing with that. And then they're like, nah, she has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. She doesn't want to tell it. She has a boyfriend. And then they're asking my other uncle, who like lives closer to me. Like he literally lives like what, a 10-minute walk? No, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. And then I was like, no, don't worry. If anybody here would have met a boyfriend, it would be Uncle Carlos. And he's walking by. And I'm like, right, Uncle Carlos? And he's like, what's going on, Mija? He like literally defends me. He does not care. Like there's been drama in family, you know, because I've talked about like how it is with my extended family, you know. I feel like we're all grown, everyone's getting old, like there's no drama, but like there has been in the past, and he's always been the one like ready to fight. But when I said that, he like walked over, he's like, what's going on, Mija? Like, he's like ready to fight, I felt. And I was like, they're over here asking me if I have a boyfriend, like tell him the truth. He's like, oh yeah, she does, like I've met him, he's such a nice and respectful young man. And I'm just sitting here like, Uncle Carlos, like what, there's no man, you've met no one. And I just thought that was so funny. Literally no one. But it was funny because like 2 seconds before that, like I had like said like if anyone's gonna meet him, it's gonna be Uncle Carlos, like out of all the Theos. And I just thought it was so funny that he literally came in like, yeah, I met him, like he's such a nice and respectful young man. And then my other uncle's probably like, she really doesn't like us, like she's not trying to tell us who he is. They're like, well, tell him to come to camping when you go into town, tell him to come in, tell him to come tomorrow for the day, tell him to come tomorrow just for the day. I'm like, there is no one. And I literally don't think anyone would survive. I gotta find me someone who would really survive that. But it was just really funny. So now I think that like my uncles think I have a man's and I really don't. So that's fun. And lastly, I left this question because I just feel like I might as well just say it. Did someone said DM for my question, and I said, oh god, this is gonna be a long one. And their message said, no shade or anything, but like I thought you didn't get along with your extended family and you went camping with all of them. So here's the thing, it's not that I didn't get along with, someone's just gonna pop out all the videos of me talking crap. No, it's not that I didn't get along with my extended family, it's just I'm not close to them. Like I'm not, you know, like I literally just said I hadn't seen half these people in like 6 years. I'm literally trying to think like the last time, oh, I hadn't been camping in 6 years. Then I hadn't seen anyone in like good, like I'm trying to think like Andrew's high school graduation was the last time the whole family got together that wasn't camping that I went to. Like I don't know how long ago that was, but like that's like, I'm just not close to them. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun this last weekend. Everyone was cool. Like, I literally, if someone would have said something or something weird would have happened and like the energy wasn't where the energy was, and of course I'd be upset and like something happened, or like they're acting like I'm still like a child or something, and like go tell my parents something, because that's how it is in Hispanic culture when they see something. But I feel like I came to the conclusion where I was like, oh, we're just like cool with all this stuff going on right now. Where was this at? Like, where was this when I was little? Like, I literally, like, not to like throw any shade or spill any tea, but like I saw some people, you know what this means. I have no problem with that. I'm all for it. Like, go for it. It's just not my journey in life. But like, my uncles are like cool, and like kind of some of them were doing it too, and I was just like, hold on, because if we're gonna spill the tea on why I don't go camping or hadn't gone camping, I'm just gonna say this at the end, and if the person who asked us watches to the very end, you get a little story time at the end. But the reason I stopped going camping was because one year, so I guess what, 6 years ago that I went camping? It was 2014, so when was that? That's the last time, that's when I got in trouble. Was I 21 yet in 2014? I don't even think so. I went camping, and it was just me and my brother, and I get along with my older cousins at the time, you know? Like, I never really got along with the younger cousins. It was definitely the older ones. I'm trying to explain this without saying the actual word because it gets wise, but like, they do some extracurricular activities that I've never done. It's not my thing. I didn't even drink then when I went camping, because I don't think I even was 21. But they were doing these extracurricular activities, and I went with them because what else am I supposed to do? It's like, I've always been around people doing things that are just, it's not my journey, you know? My uncles called my mom as soon as we all got back, and I'm not gonna say who or what said anything, but they were like, oh, Andrea was over there with bleep, bleep, and bleep, and they were all, you know, and da-da-da. And then my mom got really upset at me because I was still young. I just got so upset because I'm like, look, this is why I don't go camping. So that's why I stopped going camping, because I was really upset. It always has to deal with somebody snitching on me when I don't do anything. This time when I went around, I saw people doing that around the uncles and aunts, and I'm just like, oh, we just do this in front of the adults now? Like, where was this energy when I was a kid? Because I wasn't even doing it, and I got in trouble. Clearly, it's different times, but that's literally why I stopped going camping, because I was so mad after that trip. I remember just being so appalled and upset, because I'm like, I literally didn't do anything. If I would have done it, I probably would have been like, guilty by association. Well, I guess that's guilty by association because I was being with it, but like, I would have been like guilty because I did it. But the fact that I didn't do it just made me really upset. But I was literally like, the energy shift is so different. Like, my aunts and uncles are just honestly too old to care and like do the most now. When I saw that message, I was like, oh yeah, like, I didn't think someone was gonna say that, but I kind of expected it. So I don't know, that was kind of my beef. Obviously there's other things that have happened throughout the years with certain people. Like, I don't hold any grudges or any karma with anyone. I'm like, you know what, like, I've always said it, like, karma gets people back for when they do you dirty. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like do the work, 'cause I don't care enough. But I knew that question was gonna come in, because obviously it's like, oh my god, I love everyone. No one did anything bad. Like, I feel like sometimes I have to defend my cousins. I was gonna say my younger cousins, but like, one of my cousins is like older than me, and I feel like I always have to defend her too. Then I got to the point when I was like, I'm not gonna defend anyone. If you have a problem, it needs to be to the point where it's a big problem if you're gonna make me come fight your battles for you. And I'm like, nothing happened, and nothing like drama happened, but like, I was prepared for the worst. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've always gone along with my cousins, but I think my problem was like my uncle and aunts sometimes like doing the most. Certain people that I don't get along with weren't even there, so it's like, I feel like everybody's vibes were good. Sometimes I'm like, was it all in my head? Did I make them the villain? No. Am I the villain? No, I don't think I'm the villain. Oh, you know what? Everyone's old. Like, no one has time for drama. I feel like that, like, hopefully nobody got to the end of this video, but I knew that question. I was gonna leave it for last. It's good vibes. I'm not gonna miss a year of camping ever again. I hope not. I literally went on my period. Oh, someone DM'd me through the vlog. They're like, why were you being so dramatic, not wanting to get in the water? Everyone got in the water. I was on my period. Did no one understand the shark joke? And then I realized that if I didn't get in the water, did you see all of them? They would have all picked me up and forced me into that water. They don't play. So that's the tea for that, and I think that's everything. I know there's some other people who were messaging me about the vlog. A lot of people were like, oh my god, your family's so much fun. Dude, I want to go camping with you guys. It looks like so much fun, and like so many people have watched the vlog. Like, my nephew was like, dude, my friends found the vlog somehow, and they're like, camping looks like fun. One of my friends follows me on here and watches my show. She's like, dude, one of my cousins watched your vlog and was like, is this a girl you watch? This looks like so much fun. And I'm like, that vlog, like, a lot of people watched it. My nephew's girlfriend's family watched it. Like, everyone's like, dude, they look like so much fun. Like, so like, I'm glad that that aspect is there, but just know that like, I don't get crazy like that all the time. I really don't. It was just fun, and it was much needed. The vibes are really good, and it was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun, and we've grown. We're mature now. Everything's good. I didn't pay for camping, so if I owe anybody money, call me, because I know that's a thing. Even though Uncle Carlos said he got me, I don't know, but I was kind of like, but yeah, I'll leave the application below if you guys want to be my boyfriend. You have to survive a camping trip with my family By survive, I mean like you might think you'll survive, but like you probably won't. So if anybody wants to tag along next year for the July annual camping trip, let's go. That'll be the test. That will be the test. Either I love you a lot that I'll take you near my extended family, or I'm like, okay, I can get rid of him. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm like, you really gotta love me if I'm gonna let you meet these people. But I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below any video ideas. I'm gonna go watch the camping vlog again. Love you guys. Bye.